Oh, the camera is on. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel. Whether you guys are here for the live or you guys are returning for the replay, whichever time you guys catch this is the perfect time for you. Thank you very kindly for being here. I appreciate you guys so much for deciding to be here and for spending your time and your energy here with me in these readings. If you guys are familiar with my channel, welcome back. If you guys are new here, welcome. Hey Felicia, how are you? Hey, Sensei Megan, how are you? Hope you guys are doing well. Thanks so much for tapping in. You guys know I don't go live too often, so shout out to y'all for being here. I appreciate it. As you guys know, this is going to be another general collective reading. If you guys are ever interested in personals, I do offer them. I offer birth chart information as well. All the information is going to be in the description box down below, like always. Just as a quick disclaimer, you guys, this channel is not specific to any particular zodiac sign. Each and every zodiac sign is welcomed here with open arms, okay? Please just take what resonates and leave the rest. Hey, how are you? Welcome on in. If you guys like the vibes here on the channel, something resonates, it's free to leave a like, okay? Share if you care, subscribe. Would love to have y'all here. Part of the family, okay? Hey, Terry, how are you? Thanks for tapping in. You guys know I don't be on here too often all the time, so when I come on, it's usually for a reason, okay? So yeah, thanks for tapping in. Wish you guys like the live when you guys tap in. We're going to get into some oracle cards first, like always, and then we're going to dive into some tarot a little bit later to clarify, okay? I was hearing a song, and now I don't remember what song I was hearing, but I'm sure it'll come back. But it was a Sean Paul song, okay? So first, middle, or last name, Sean or Paul could be significant. Someone could be from like the islands, okay? Maybe Jamaica, or someone could just be into like dance hall music or something like that, reggae. But it was a Sean Paul song, and I don't remember what song it was, just that fast. But if it comes back up, I will definitely mention it, okay? But let's see. Hello, how are you? Oh, hey, Mom. You guys say hi to my mom. She's in the chat. Hey, Mom. But we're gonna get some oracle cards first, you guys. And my apologies ahead of time because my cat is whining like crazy. I don't know what is wrong with her, but she started and stopped for a while. Now she's back with the whining and howling again. So my apologies ahead of time if you can hear her in the background. Okay. We got a full moon in Sagittarius. Okay. Look at the bigger picture. Someone's favorite color could be pink. Okay. We got the pink print, Pink Friday. Nicki Minaj could be important. She's a Sagittarius as well. But look at the bigger picture. This energy came out maybe in my last new moon reading or my last full moon reading I did. But full moon Sagittarius is not really focused on all the fluff, all the BS stuff in the background. It's only worried about the end goal, the bigger picture, okay? So some of you guys may be a little like too focused on what's happening right now or certain setbacks that are occurring right now, and it could be distracting you from the bigger picture. And if you know I'm not talking about you, that's fine. I could be talking about somebody else in your energy at this time, okay? Why is this here? Bring love into the situation. Okay, new moon in Aquarius. We just had a new moon in Gemini. Gemini energy could be important. We're still in Gemini season right now, so shout out to you Geminis out there. But new moon in Aquarius, bring love into the situation. Okay, and Aquarius is the water bearer. Some of you guys could have Aquarius or Sagittarius placements. But this has to do with like a relationship scenario, you guys, or maybe a very close friendship scenario. Someone here could maybe just use some grace, or they could use a hug or something like that is what I'm getting here. Versus I'm hearing the word scrutiny. I don't even use that word, but someone may feel scrutinized or like they're experiencing a lot of scrutiny. Or maybe this could be you, maybe collective. Sometimes you can be on a little bit more like judgmental side of things, but there could be someone in your energy here that could use either like a hug, some grace, okay, something like that. Bring love into the situation. Some of you guys have a lot of information and knowledge to share as well, regardless of you realizing that or not. You guys could bring a lot of positive energy or again, a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom. Sagittarius is a lot of wisdom to a person's life, a job, a situation, okay? You guys could be the friend or family member that people seem to come to when they need advice or something like that, okay? Or your advice is very necessary at this time. You have a waning moon here too. What do you need to release? And my new moon in Gemini reading I just posted, I think it was yesterday, it was a heavy energy around needing to release old thought patterns, releasing how you guys maybe are used to looking at life, or maybe needing to release an old outdated thought process that could be keeping you stagnant, or someone else, okay? Someone's here, their mindset may need to shift a little bit is what I'm getting here. More than anything, okay? Oh shoot, okay. It says nothing will come of the situation, void of course moon. And that's another thing too, like nothing is going to come out of a situation, person, place, or thing if we're what? Like I just said, staying in the same mind frame, the same mind state, especially when that mind frame doesn't necessarily align with where you're trying to go, okay? It's almost like trying to fit a square into a circle or a circle into a square. Okay, maybe that circle fit in the square 5 years ago, but it's just not doing it anymore. So yeah, nothing will come of this situation. So you guys are needing to release a person, place, or thing because maybe you feel as though nothing is coming from it, okay? And another thing too, really quickly, I'm getting intuitively, I'm getting a lot of messages here. Some of y'all are getting like close to quits, or you're like 2.5 seconds away from releasing something, someone, when all they just need is a little bit of patience and grace, or this is you. Okay, maybe all you need is a little patience and grace for yourself before you let something go. Some of y'all could be very overly critical about yourselves as well. This has nothing to do with another person. Okay, can we get one more on this, please? Expect powerful change. Yeah, and a new moon eclipse. Very nice. I think there's a lunar eclipse in Pisces happening next month in July, if I'm not mistaken. We've got a solar eclipse in Leo coming up in August, so Leo energy could be significant. Expect a powerful change. And some of you guys may be a little stubborn to change. Maybe that's why you have this, what do you need to release, is showing up. But for others of you, and this may apply to maybe like 2 or 3 of y'all in here, okay? It's not going to be for everybody. But some of you guys are, again, are on the brink of giving up on something or someone, letting something or someone go when there's a massive shift or change kind of underway right now. So nothing is going to come of this situation if you're going to stay in the same negative, pessimistic mindset, okay? For some of y'all. Yep, and then you have new moon in Virgo at the bottom, a time to give rather than to take. So for some of y'all, this is definitely giving me a heavy energy of someone needing some grace and patience, if not for yourself, okay? Adjustments are required. Okay, we can get to a little of the mess, you guys, okay? I have a handwritten oracle deck. I haven't used this in a while. It's starting to collect dust over there, but we'll get a couple of these. And then we'll switch into a different deck here in a second, okay? But yeah, some of you guys may have had a lot of, I guess I can call them thoughts, downloads. You guys may be receiving a lot of information between the full moon in Sagittarius we had at the end of May, and then this new moon in Gemini we just had. It's giving a lot of downloads, a lot of information, but not knowing exactly what to do with all of it. Okay, so we have a full moon in Capricorn coming up at the end of the month, I think on the 29th. So hopefully that will help us ground a little bit with all of these things that we're receiving, or what to do with all of this energy we're feeling. Gemini can be a little sporadic, a little all over the place mentally. It gets bored fast if it's not stimulated. So and it also is a sign that rules over data information and sharing. So it's like receiving a lot, but maybe not exactly sure what to do with it, okay? So hopefully, again, this full moon in Capricorn that's coming up will help kind of ease that. Let's see. What need to hear at this time, please and thank you. Someone could be doing like going to the gym or like working out their back more specifically, or someone have like a back day or a leg day at the gym. Okay, that's very specific. Let's see. Oh wow. Okay, love spells. I wasn't expecting that to show up. I know it's gonna show up backwards on the camera, you guys. My apologies, but love spells. Okay. I don't know who sings this song, but I'm hearing I Love You Like a Love Song, Baby. Selena Gomez, I think that is. I don't know, but okay. And please keep in mind, you guys, if you know, again, I'm not talking about you. This could just be someone else kind of in your energy at this time, thinking about you, you thinking about them. But love spells, they don't always have to be somebody paying a practitioner. It could just be very like very heavy manipulation or mind games, lies, can be love spells, okay, as well. Very low level, but still. Why is this here, please? Someone could think that they're under a love spell or something because they love you or you love a person so much. You think that this person put you under a spell? Okay. That's funny. I am yours and you are mine, infinity and beyond, okay? Buzz Lightyear. I get that energy a lot with Toy Story. Buzz Lightyear and freaking Woody, okay? There's a snake in my boot. Some could have a pet snake. I don't know. Or some of y'all could feel like someone is a snake in your love life. I get that with this. Someone feels it is like they don't take no for an answer very well. Whoever this is not you, collective. Someone else in your energy does not take no for an answer well, like at all. Or maybe this was you in this energy. What is this? Being rude or mean for no reason. Okay, so someone, when they get in their feelings and when they don't hear from you, they get kind of mean or like rude and nasty, like, or someone who doesn't really get their way. And that's why I'm saying here, like, nope, someone doesn't take no for an answer very well. It's for some of y'all, you may have to be mean or rude to somebody in order for them to get the picture. Okay. Hey, welcome to your first live. Shout out to you. Trust me, you didn't miss much. I don't really go live often a lot. So shout out to you for being here. I appreciate that. Let's see. Being rude or mean for no reason. I got this again, you guys. Some of y'all may need to release like this pessimistic, very glass is half empty viewpoint of the world. And maybe, you'll start to receive more, or you'll see how things will change if we change our perspective just in the first place. Being mean or rude for no reason. Okay, what is this? I feel like I'm running out of time. Oh, okay. Now, flip the roles if y'all need to. Maybe some of you guys could have just used, again, a hug, maybe some love, some care, some TLC. And someone here was maybe just being very mean or rude, but someone feels like they're running out of time here to like get your attention. Some of y'all could really be over somebody is what I'm getting for some of you guys with this. Like, you're not going backwards at all. Or maybe, you were mean or rude to somebody. You could have hurt their feelings and now you don't hear from them anymore. Someone here could be dealing with like some type of regret here is what I'm getting as well. What is this? Angelic guidance. Okay. Protection and prayer warrior. Some of you guys may be looking for more assistance from your spirit team. They're not going to just, appear at your door, at your front door like a stork. Okay. You got to ask. Some of you guys may have already prayed, or you pray a lot. You ask for assistance and guidance. Ask for like actual signs that you can follow up with. Just as an example, you could ask for a sign, a very direct, clear one, and say, okay, spirit team, if this is supposed to be this way, or it's supposed to go this way, when I wake up tomorrow, let it be raining outside. If it's not supposed to go this way, when I wake up tomorrow, let it be sunny or something like that. Okay. Show me a black bird, show me a green bird, show me a red bird, whether it's through billboards, commercials, in real life, when you're outside walking around, it's on somebody's shirt. pay attention when you're asking for signs, because they will show up to you. I just feel like a lot of the times, more often than not, we just don't be paying attention. To be real with you, okay? It's not like we're not getting the signs, or whoever this other person is. It's not like they're not receiving them. They're just not paying attention to them, okay? Ooh. Yeah, look at this. Wow, psychic medium, healer, seer, tarot reader, a spiritual teacher, and clairvoyant. Some of you guys could have some of the 5 clairs, okay? Clairaudience, clairvoyance, clairsentience. Hey. Why are different decks used in a reading? Is it essential to have more than one? I wouldn't necessarily say it's like essential, but sometimes I'll use different tarot decks, not necessarily oracle, but different tarot decks to see if some of the same energy needs to pop up, if it's being compared to like 2 or 3 or one other thing. And it just gives you kind of like a different, like a story. It kind of tells a story. I feel like you can tell a story with just one deck, yeah, but you can use different decks to ask different questions while in the same reading. Some of the same energy will show up throughout different decks, whether it's an oracle deck or a tarot deck. So I think it just kind of gives a more of a broad view to use different decks. People have different tastes, different styles. So if you're reading for other people, one person may have a totally different style or personality type than the next, or they may be going through a situation that's different than the next person. So a certain deck may make more sense for person A's situation versus person B's situation. I really hope that makes sense. Okay, but yeah, some of the love spells and psychic medium, okay. Someone could like be like literally in love with like a spiritual teacher, or you could have feelings for someone that just so happens to be a spiritual teacher or a healer, a medium, or you could be the medium healer. Okay, and someone, again, they don't take no very well for an answer. I am yours, you are mine, till infinity and beyond. Wow. So some of y'all could have prayed for something like this. Isn't that a song? Love like this. I don't even know who sings that song right now as I'm channeling, but why is this here, please? Or someone can see clearly now. Like I can see clearly now that the rain is gone. Okay, how much you've helped somebody is clearer now to them. You know, someone could have aided in like your spiritual growth journey here, collective, or this is you. You could have brought a lot of healing to somebody's spiritual growth, okay? Whether you realize that or not. Financial issues, poverty, living in lack, okay? And then meant to be. So it's weird because, again, I see that someone here is like wanting to, or like at the brink of releasing something, but then in the same breath, they feel like it's meant to be. Or someone here may not feel good enough to even be in this situation with you, collective, because of financial issues, or someone here is living in a lack mindset. Imagine like trying to go to a store, but like the doors are closed, but it's like, that's like your spirit team trying to give you a blessing, but like the doors are closed. And what I mean by that is your mindset is the closed door. Why is the universe going to give you something if you don't even believe you can have it, or if you don't believe you deserve it, or if you're mentally going to be blocked off to it? Okay, that could be for some of y'all. All right. Hey, Frosty. Oh, what a surprise. How are you? Thanks for tapping in. Let's see. Yeah, meant to be. I feel like I'm running out of time. So someone feels like they're running out of time, even though they feel like it's meant to be. So this person could be very stubborn, whoever this is. And someone here could just be in this vibe of like not reaching out or not saying anything at all because they already have this expectation set that nothing will come of this situation. And that probably may not be true, okay? Yeah, look, jealousy, envy, lust, not love, okay? So someone may feel like you don't really love them. Wow, okay. What is this? Meant to be. Amber alert? Oh, geez, okay. Amber alert. Somebody's name could be Amber. First name, maybe middle name. Amber Alert. Isn't that like when a child goes missing? I mean, I get that energy a lot. It's almost kind of weird. Hey, you tapped in. How are you, Mr. Gemini? 1414 on the timer. Well, not the timer, but from what I'm seeing on top of my phone, 1414. That angel number could be important. Amber Alert. I don't like that. And I get that. It's weird because I get that energy a lot. Like, it doesn't show up every single day, but enough where it's something strange going on with like kids or someone that's around kids that shouldn't be around kids. Okay. An Amber Alert. Some of you guys could be praying for missing children with this angelic guidance. Okay. Prayer warrior. What is this? Because this just killed my vibe. What's that song? Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe. Gemini. Kendrick Lamar. Yeah, this just killed my whole vibe. What is this? What is this about? And it just got really hot. Someone could live in a very hot state. Or see, murder for hire. He went missing. That 1414 came out 3 times. Wow. Murder for hire. My goodness. Some of you guys are very protected here, whether you realize it or not. Okay. Your spirit team may have they may have been some really nice prayer folks in the church every damn Sunday, Bible study, but in the 5D, they could be whooping ass. Okay. Like whoever this is that's popping up, like they're not the same in the 5D as they were here in the 3D reality. Okay. Murder for hire and Amber Alert. What is this? Someone could have had some money on your head top or something here, collective, or they think about this stuff like a murder for hire. That's like someone here has it out for you or somebody in your energy. It doesn't have to be anything involved with you. Maybe you just read something like this on Facebook. What is this? Justice will be served. Wow, you can't make this up. Something about a Libra could be significant. Someone could be going to court. Damn, what is this? Someone could be getting caught up in like messenger, like DMs or text messages. Like somebody's phone could get subpoenaed, and someone here could be getting caught up for like a plot. Like, oh, so this is what happened, or da 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 da. 8th house, shared resources. Taxes, loans, property, assets, death and rebirth. Some of you guys could have Scorpio in your chart or your 8th house is activated. Karma, debt, occult mysteries, and you have bank fraud and money laundering. You can't make this stuff up. This is... I haven't used this deck in a long time. Like I said, when I first started, like this deck looked like it was collecting dust low-key, but bank fraud and money laundering. Maybe that's why you had this justice will be served, because someone here could literally be getting hemmed up legally or going to court. And then usually your 8th house doesn't necessarily have to do with like the money that comes from you, but it usually has to do with money from other sources. So if you have a spouse, this is shared income or a shared bank account, taxes. I mentioned earlier, property. This could be a car loan, a loan on a house, the 8th house energy. That's money that comes from other people or other institutions. So someone could have literally like stole from a bank. Damn. Okay. I just said that. Someone could be getting caught up in like a subpoena or something like that. What is this? Going through a spiritual awakening? Yeah, this is, yeah, right? Interesting. Going through a spiritual awakening. An Amber Alert. Again, yeah, someone here may have been a little bit blind to the truth, maybe blind to who you are, blind to what the situation is. Then you have psychic, medium, healer, seer. Someone here is going through a spiritual awakening. Some of you guys, as you're going through this spiritual awakening, you're going to realize that you have spiritual gifts that are being activated, and you could have always had them. You just weren't utilizing them, or maybe you just didn't even know you had them. And for some people, they have to go through like heartbreak, very serious financial loss and poverty sometimes, really like near-death accidents for certain gifts to be activated. Okay, yeah, this is weird. Someone could have like stolen a property, or maybe just, maybe like they're using a property for money laundering. And people can do that. People can clean money through real estate, okay? Someone could be doing that. Or someone here could be getting caught up because of something attached to a house or taxes. I'm sure people lie to get more tax money all the time, but this feels like something a lot deeper than that. What is this? Jesus Christ. Healthy co-parenting relationship. Nothing more? Okay, so not everybody has kids, but some of you guys could be connected to somebody who has children outside of you, or you could have children connected with somebody else with this co-parenting. Okay, if not someone you're co-parenting with, and hopefully, maybe God forbid, your parent going through something like this, but you could be telling somebody no, but it's like they don't take no very well. I already said that. Signing a new contract. Okay. What is this? Healthy co-parenting relationship? Nothing. Maybe that's why someone here is like mean, or like they're rude, or they're nasty to you, because it's like, listen, I only called because I was asking when you're gonna pick these kids up. I wasn't calling about nothing else. For some of y'all. Okay. Okay. What is this? Some of you guys could have kids with a psychic medium, a healer, a seer, a reader, a clairvoyant, a clairaudient, okay? Oh, geez. Illusions, smoke and mirrors, confusing a situation on purpose. Wow. This is coming out with this healthy co-parenting. Okay. Sorry if I pause for a second, you guys. It's weird because it's almost like, collective, someone here may try to make you feel like you don't know what you already know. And you could deal with people like that. It doesn't have to be whoever you're co-parenting with, because not everybody has kids. Fair enough. But someone here, again, like they create a lot of illusions around a situation, but it's like you could know what's up, but they try to make you feel like you don't know what's up. Like, what? It almost feels like, are you slow? That's like kind of what I'm hearing. Like, is somebody, you think I'm slow? Someone may think you're fucking slow or something, collective, but they only think that you're slow because of the smoke and mirrors that they create. Whole time you got a whole spiritual gift. Maybe you just don't use it. That is so funny. Wow, that's not funny because that's not nice, but some of y'all like, don't take advantage of me, B word, because I have a gift. Little did you know. Okay, what is this? We're gonna get to a different deck here in a second. What is this? The drug in me is you. Someone could, oh yeah, someone here definitely like cleans drug money. Okay, the drug in me is you. Bank fraud, money laundering. Something about the cartel could be important. Maybe someone here could come from Mexican descent. The drug in me is you. Okay, so someone here is like, I'm hearing Mariah Carey, obsessed. Why are you so obsessed with me? Boy, I want to know. Yeah, Libra or Aries could be important. Scorpio, Sagittarius, Aquarius was here. Maybe a Gemini, because we're in Gemini season. We just had a Gemini moon. Releasing a bad habit. Yeah, okay. Oh, so someone here could be releasing a habit of drug use, possibly, or someone here could be like a booster. Maybe they're trying to get out of boosting. That's very specific. Will you be mine? It's a Fetty Wap song, I think, isn't it? I want you to be mine again. I know my lifestyle is driving you crazy, but I can't see myself without you. Now I don't know the lyrics. Okay. Oh, Lord. I'm about to put the deck away. You have Meet Your Maker. Oh, Lord. Hot Boy Summer, Meet Your Maker. Wow. I get that energy a lot, too. Someone could have tried to send you to the upper room, collective. Someone could owe like a drug dealer a lot of money. I don't know why I just got that, but okay. Twin flame at the bottom. Some of you guys could be in a twin flame dynamic. Oh, I say good day. Oh, sure. Hey, no problem. I hope you're doing well. A company stole your dad's house. Oh, shit. Yeah, and honestly, I know a lot of people don't like Donald Trump. I get it. I understand a lot of people don't fuck with him, but whatever the fuck he's doing with the financial sector, the housing sector of the United States, he is cleaning up shop, okay? Um, there's even this new thing now, I think it's called FinCEN, where it prevents people from just buying houses with cash with like no proof or documentation of where that cash came from. Like you got to go through a process now to buy a house with cash. And I was just talking about using property to launder or clean money. And a lot of these like big Wall Street companies and shit like that are buying up all these residential suburban houses and whatnot, I'm hearing the word audit. Like they're going to either be audited or, I don't want to say forced to sell and liquidate, but the housing market is going to go through a major shift in a very positive way for the general public before we know it. Regardless if we like Trump or not, I get it, but harmony, peace, balance, and happiness. This wasn't even the right card in the deck, so I'm going to put this away, but some of you guys can just be looking for that peace, balance, happiness, and harmony. Oh yeah, Gemini season. Yep, Gemini season is in full swing. Let's see. Why is it here for the collective, please and thank you. And I appreciate y'all so much for being here, for tapping in. Whether you guys are here for the replay or watching it live, I appreciate y'all so much for being here. Let's see. Oh, bliss. Yeah, I literally just saw that. Bliss, happiness, peace, balance. Okay. So what can make you really happy here, collective, or you make someone else feel very happy? The number 45. I saw a full rainbow today too. For the first time, I've never in my life seen a full rainbow, like from end to end, like in just perfect curvature. It was so cool. And there's a rainbow in the back of this card. Okay, so there's like brighter days ahead here. Some of you guys may have been dealing with some type of financial issues here. Okay, but I mentioned earlier, some of you guys could possibly be your own worst enemy or your own blockage because the mental gates are kind of still closed. It's like some of y'all are not seeing the bigger picture, or you're too focused on the negative aspect of things versus the positive, which is why certain things may feel stagnated or like they're not coming through. Because again, why would your spirit team, why would God give you a blessing if the door is going to be closed and you're not going to accept it anyway? That's a waste of time, you know? Why is it here? Gift. Yep, there's a gift. Some of you guys are about to receive a download or an increase in your intuitive gifts, okay? And following your gifts that were naturally given to you by the Most High, okay? Some of you guys could have a bloodline or come from a bloodline of very spiritually gifted people, okay? You're going to receive an increase in your gifts, and your spirit team needs you to use them. Otherwise, they will be taken away. If not taken away, it'll be a little bit harder to use the gift and obtain clarity. So your spirit team needs you to use your gifts, okay, for positive intentions, not negative. Or for some of y'all that may not be tuned in with your gifts, you're going to receive an increase in them and you're not going to have a choice but to either use them or you I guess don't, but that's just going to keep you in the same place you've been in, okay? For some of y'all. What is this? Chakras. Okay, someone here could be doing meditation, getting their chakras in alignment. Some of you guys could be getting a, what is that called? I don't know what it's called, but I guess when you go to a chiropractor and get like your back worked on, or you guys could be going to a masseuse or going to learning to become a masseuse. Chakras, some of you guys are learning to tap more into your higher self here, okay? Or that's what your spirit team needs you to do. You already had going through a spiritual awakening. Yeah, someone's 8th house is definitely activated here at this time. And maybe that's why this spiritual awakening it's feeling a little heavy for some of you guys because your 8th house is activated. It's not for everybody. Try this here, please. But the 8th house can literally talk about like death and rebirth. So someone here is shedding the old version of themselves, okay, and getting in alignment. Congratulations. Yeah, expectation and pathway. This is like your spirit team is kind of waiting on you to answer the call, is what I'm getting with this. Okay. 35, 28, 57. And again, I got this energy here. Someone feels like time is running out. Someone here feels like they ran out of time with you, or ran out of time to keep you trapped, keep you stuck, or something. And it's like you found the light, or you found your way. And maybe someone here wasn't expecting that. They weren't expecting this powerful change, or this powerful shift, or that's what's kind of been underway. But I can't help but feel like some of you guys need to change your mindset. What do you need to release? You guys can go back and watch my new moon and Gemini reading, but it was very heavily centered around releasing the old way of thinking, because it's not in alignment with where you're trying to go. It's like, I don't know, it's like entering into your senior year in high school while still in the mindset of a 7th grader. You know, nothing wrong with either one of them, but the 7th grade mind frame is not going to be in alignment with who you are when you're 18 about to go to college. I really hope that makes sense. So same thing with just anything in life right now that you're experiencing or going through or would like to obtain. That old way of thinking is not in alignment with where you're going. Okay? Wow, okay. Health concern and karmic feminine. She shows up a lot, this karmic feminine. The number 96 or 31 could be important. Health concern. Someone could be literally like in a hospital or work at a hospital. Or I mentioned earlier before, someone here getting like something done to their back at a chiropractor. Hey, life lessons. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for tapping in. But yeah, karmic feminine and health concern. Somebody's mom could be like in the hospital. I'm definitely, sending a hug through the phone or sending well wishes if somebody's mom is in the hospital. Or wow, okay, that I hope not, but somebody's son or daughter could be in the hospital. Then definitely sending a hug through the phone. We don't wish that on anybody, okay? It could be maybe they're getting some type of good news, but this health concern, this woman looks very sick and very ill, okay? And again, maybe this could be something as simple as like back pain, headaches, or something like that. But you have karmic feminine here, and then the bliss card and gift. So this karmic feminine looks like she's sneaking something behind her back or hiding something behind her back. So it's like, what do you got up your sleeve here? This person doesn't like that you're happy. Or this karmic feminine, that's funny. They could be the one creating these illusions, smoke and mirrors, or they confuse the situation on purpose, even though you already have a gift and you be tapped in and you know what's up already. I told you, it's as if someone here didn't want you to have like a strong intuition. They don't want you to have a spiritual gift. God forbid you start to get in alignment or find your way or go through a shift. Maybe this shift or this change doesn't work for whoever this person is, okay? Damn, abuse? You can't make this up. Didn't I already say before something about children, like somebody being around, an Amber Alert, that they shouldn't probably be, okay? You have abuse coming up here. Some of you guys could have went through like a lot of different, maybe different types of abuse, whether this was financial abuse, emotional abuse, like verbal abuse. Some of you guys, it may have been physical. Okay, again, definitely sending a hug through the phone. Spiritual abuse is what I just got too. And it could have landed somebody here in the hospital. Or maybe that could have happened to somebody here before. And it's like you've done a lot of healing from that. Okay? Men can be abused by women too. It's not just women, okay? Put yourself where you see fit. Someone here is like a bully, is what I'm getting too. And it's like they expect you to stay out of alignment or something here. What is this about, please? Oof, and manipulation. You can't make this up. Okay, so it's like someone here may try to manipulate you to keep you out of alignment, or they've been doing this. Maybe this is something that's been going on for a long time. The guy has like a he's got a watch on his wrist. So that's why I'm saying something here could have been going on for a long time. Old news. Someone here is just waiting for you to, I don't know, fuck up a situation. Ah, wow. And you've got love spell here at the bottom. So I don't know if that person is still here who asked, like, why do I use different decks? But this is exactly why I use different decks for shit like this, because you could be in two completely different decks that have nothing to do with each other, and the same energy will show up. Okay, love spell is coming here twice. And then you've got manipulation on top of that. Yeah, it's like someone here may have, I already said that, like spiritual abuse. Someone could have been like abusing spiritual work or abusing their ways of manipulation or something like that. I don't know, collective, but that's kind of what this feels like almost. And I was channeling this song recently too. You've got me hanging on a string now. So someone thought that they had you by a thread, or that you were like a puppet on their ventriloquist dummy strings. And this person could have used literal like spell work here to create that environment in the first place. Possibly, allegedly, I don't know, but that's what this looks like. Evil eye. Yeah, you can't make this stuff up. Hey Jessica, hope you're doing good. Thanks for tapping in. Evil eye. Someone's favorite color could be blue, or someone could wear a lot of blue. What is this? Manipulation and pathway, please. And abuse. Oof. Protection. Okay, but some of you guys are protected from this, or it's like you're upping your protection work, or that's maybe something that you should do, upping your protection work. Okay, I just had a vision of someone putting like salt on the ground. Okay, something about salt. Salt is good for protection. You can put that in your baths too. Okay, protection from somebody's manipulation, or you're being protected from somebody's abuse. Especially the more you go through the spiritual awakening, collective, or whoever this other person is in your energy going through this spiritual awakening, they could be protecting themselves from whatever this manipulation or abuse is. Okay, maybe someone here is like protecting their kids from some type of like manipulation or abuse. What is this? Travel and courthouse? Wow. Sheesh. Okay, damn. So up the road. Someone here may have to go up the fucking road, if you catch my drift. Okay, travel and courthouse. Someone here could have like a law degree or a license in like multiple different states, or someone may have to travel for court, because it's like wherever this court proceeding is taking place is like far from where you live, collective, or where you're from, or this other person. Someone could be taking someone to court for like child abuse, or someone here could have been abusing the court systems to manipulate somebody. Damn, someone here may also try to take someone to court and manipulate the court system. Oh, they were abusing me, this, that, and the third. Okay. What? Travel and health concern. Somebody's like spell work is backfiring. Because I'm seeing someone here could have gotten into a car accident or something like that recently. Flying monkey is showing up. Someone here could be sending people to watch you, collective. Attached to this karmic feminine, possibly. The karmic feminine is a flying monkey. That's crazy. Like a monitoring spirit. When I see a flying monkey, it's usually like a monitoring spirit, or somebody that uses other people to watch you, keep tabs on you, report back information. Okay. Damn, what is this? I'm here. Hey, Jessica, loud and clear. I'm not sure what part you're referring to. I think you might be a little behind on the live, but shout out to you. Okay. Yeah, does this make any sense to y'all so far? I feel like I'm rambling a little bit. Definitely leave a like on the video, share if you care. But yeah, what is this? Illusion, smoke and mirrors. Someone here could have maybe like saw the truth or saw somebody for who they were. Someone here maybe tried to, maybe you told somebody, collective, like, I tried to tell you somebody here is da 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 da, or someone tried to tell you about somebody. Something about love spells, okay? I know that's not everybody's cup of tea, but it's somebody's cup of tea in this reading, okay? Ascending is showing up here. And someone could be like ascending, or I already said this, going through some type of a spiritual awakening or receiving an increase in spiritual gifts. Somebody was always a divine feminine or always a divine masculine. They were just caught up in some BS is what it's giving. Maybe that's why they're in this energy of ascending, okay? Oof, yeah, wow. Commitment and imprisonment in the reverse. Yeah, okay, so we're here, a commitment in reverse, imprisonment in reverse. Someone could have like just got out of jail, or they could be getting off on something, but someone could try to use your criminal history against you, collective, okay? Be mindful of that if you have one. Or this could be you. You could be the one trying to use somebody's criminal history against them. And that's why I said before, trying to abuse the court system, but it's not going to fucking work. What is this karmic feminine and flying monkey and ascending, please? Work, labor, and efforts. And showing up here, so somebody's hard work is about to pay off. Someone could be getting a promotion or a raise of some sort as well. Don't fucking let these karmic monkeys flow, this karmic feminine, these flying monkeys find that out though, because they find out you're getting a promotion or a raise. Oh man, it's they're gonna want to know what you're making, how much you're making, how much can you break me off, like, What is this? Work, labor, and effort. Some of you guys, it may have taken a lot of fucking work and a lot of effort to culminate the fruits that you have, or to get in a particular place of peace, happiness, and a better state than you were before. For some of y'all, it took a lot of work to get there. Okay, I can't read that. Gosh, I have to be like all in the camera and squint to read the comments, so I apologize, you guys. But what is this? Work, labor, and efforts, please. And karmic feminine, flying monkey. Some of you guys could just work with a karmic feminine here. Maybe a karmic at your job that creates a lot of drama. What is this? Oh, wow. Damn. Why do you always show up? You got the Jezebel energy showing up here, okay? With work, labor, and effort. Some of you guys could work with somebody who's a hoe, who gets around. I don't know. Or this is... Oh, fuck. I didn't want to say that, but karmic feminine and Jezebel, ascending. Someone here could be, again, ascending out of this energy, or like ascending away, growing away from this person, growing out of this energy or this type of individual. Emotional pain. Okay, so there's a lot here. Again, you have illusions, smoke and mirrors, confusing a situation on purpose. And I told you before, like this karmic feminine, they have like something behind their back, as if they've got something they're hiding, something up their sleeve. Someone could be like confusing a situation on purpose about how they really give it up with this Jezebel. And if you're not familiar with Jezebel, it's usually just somebody who like will use their body to get what they want. They may be for the streets a little bit, whatever. And again, someone here could just be ascending out of this energy. Or this is a flying monkey, okay, in this energy. Again, a monitoring spirit, a trickster spirit. A real person, but they have the embodiment of the energy of a trickster Jezebel spirit is what this is giving. Okay, and I didn't want to say this, but this person may be like, maybe that's how they do for work. Maybe that's just what they do for work. Maybe this person could, you know, use their body here to get what they want as means of work or income. Okay. I'm not here to judge or anything like that. It's just what I'm seeing. But okay. I mean, geez. Something. I don't even say this phrase. What is, okay, I just heard something strange for a piece of change. What the fuck? Okay, what does that mean? Something strange for a piece of change. Okay. And we did have this living in poverty and lack. Okay, healthy co-parenting. Again, doesn't, you don't have to have kids, that's fine. Maybe this other person could have kids. You could work with this person. They could be sick. But I mean, if that's what they're doing for work or for a little piece of change, then this person could have some type of health concerns attached to this Jezebel-like energy. Okay, if you guys are catching my drift or put two and two together, because I'm really trying to be careful with with how I'm saying this. I am not here to offend anybody or nothing like that. So somebody doesn't want you to say this. My throat is getting a little like fuck, like dry. What is this? Unexpected money. You can't make this up. Didn't I just say like somebody here could do this type of stuff for work or do something a little strange for some change? And I said earlier, someone here could be getting a promotion or a raise or something like that as well. Someone may try to go to court, or they may get some type of unexpected money from a court case. Or someone's going to try to abuse the court system to try to get some money. But from you, collective, maybe you're protected from this because it's like, you know, you didn't do anything to owe these people any money, this, that, and the third. Someone tried to maybe manipulate you for money. Yeah, you got trusted in the reverse. You can't trust them. Okay, what is this? What is this? Work and labor and efforts and flying monkey, please and thank you. The veil. The veil. That's like when you can see beyond the 3D, you can see into the 5D. I told y'all, you already knew something, or you saw something for what it was, or maybe this other person you're connected to, they're starting to see somebody or something for who they are. It's like someone is not who you thought they were, collective, or something to that degree. And maybe, or again, if you're connected to someone else, they thought whoever this Jezebel energy is, like they thought that they were somebody else, just to find out that this person is a karmic. Or they get around, or it's like, again, like someone can have been using their body again to get what they want, possibly, whatever. But again, you could be the seer. Okay, you could be the seer or a clairvoyant, a clairaudient. Maybe you already saw this, you already knew this, and maybe it's just coming out on paper. Or what is this? Opposition. Okay, so this is an op. This is someone who doesn't have the best intentions for you. Or this is you may not have the best intentions for this person, possibly. And you see all this beating up energy, like someone got fucked up, beat up, sent to the emergency room. Yeah, it's almost as if like someone here like uses other people that are your ops to like watch you, or these people are ops to you and they send people to watch you or keep tabs on you with this veil of opposition. So you have people that are not don't have the best intentions for you. They're not your friends. They're not, okay, that watch you essentially. They could watch you while you're at work, or that's weird. That's fucking weird. Yeah, they want to know why they're blocked, or why you won't accept their love offer here. Or they want to know, you know, who you're giving a love offer to. this is an ex or something, you guys, then okay. This could just be a jealous ass friend that you have, then okay. What is this? Divinity. Yeah, I already said that. Somebody was already a divine feminine or divine masculine. It's just, it seems like they were corrupted, or maybe you could feel this way, like feeling a little out of whack, corrupted either by drug use, heavy alcohol abuse, again, emotional, financial, physical abuse by another person, love spells, okay, spiritual abuse, kept somebody out of their divine purpose is what it's giving. Okay, or somebody's purpose here, maybe they're meant to be a seer or a reader or a healer. A nice guy is showing up. Okay, the number 61. Some of you guys could like genuinely be really nice guys or nice ladies, but you deal with a lot of bullshit. Maybe that has hardened your heart a little bit. And what is this? Courthouse and abuse, please. Ooh. Oh, wow. Okay, death magic. My goodness. Immature man. Somebody's dad could be going to court, or some of y'all could be a dad, or taking your baby daddy to court or something, or taking your kid's mom to court. I don't know. But death magic and mature man, you can't make this up. It's as if somebody here just does not want you to be a mature person or grow up or do better for yourself. It's kind of weird. Like, why wouldn't you want somebody to do better for themselves? But I get this energy a lot. Somebody may not want you to do better for yourself because that means doing better for you may not include that person, or doing better for you may not look like what they want it to look like. Okay? Yeah, wow. In death magic and travel, I've gotten this energy before too. Like, if you find yourself or someone you're around getting in car accidents back to back to back to back to back for no fucking reason, no explanation, it's just, or just random illnesses out of nowhere. Maybe this person normally doesn't have pain in XYZ spot, but now they do, or this is you, just out of nowhere. It's because of some like stupid shit like this, spell work and doing bad juju to people and whatnot. You know, whether you believe it or not, that's fine. You don't have to believe it, but that doesn't stop anybody from doing what the hell they're doing. Someone here may need to like literally up their spiritual protection as well, is what I'm seeing. Or your spirit team could be protecting you, collective, and then at the same time whooping somebody's ass here. Someone could be getting their ass handed to them by karma, soulmate, and rich girl. Okay, so you and your soulmate are like meant to make a lot of money together, is what I'm getting here as well. Or like your soulmate could be someone who's like stable or put together. Or this is you, intuitive Kev. Yeah, someone here can make money literally by using their intuitive gifts here. This could be you or another person. Maybe a Leo could be significant. Yeah, someone, you're about to get an increase in your intuitive gifts. I can't help but see that, collective, okay? Yeah, look, rising star and confusion. Don't be confused about what it is you know in the deepest, darkest crevices of your spirit and your soul, okay? There's something here that you guys are being called to do that's going to make you either very popular in your community, on the internet, very popular at your job. If you're getting a raise or promotion, don't allow other people to make you feel confused about it. Okay? Someone may have tried to make you feel confused about your divine purpose. Someone may have tried to make you feel confused about them being a thotty or not when they actually are. Okay? Someone could have maybe tried to make you feel confused, I don't know, about your spiritual gifts whole time you have them, or tried to make you confused about who your real soulmate is, your twin flame. So don't allow other people or outside noise to confuse you and confuse what you know to be true. Okay, if you know that you're meant to be with somebody, but you've got Tom, Dick, and Harry telling you don't let other people confuse you or knock you off your path. Okay, it doesn't matter how old you are. If you have something here that you've always wanted to try, something you've always wanted to learn, you want to go back to school, don't let Tom, Dick, or Harry tell you you're too old or you shouldn't do this or there's not enough money in that, so why don't you do this? Okay, well, why don't you go do that? Because I'm going to do what is best for me. So stop allowing other people to tell you what's best for you, okay? Or what you should or shouldn't be doing, especially if you already fucking know what's best for you at this time, okay? Hey Pisces love, how are you? Hope you're doing good. But yeah, what is this? This Jezebel, karmic feminine, work, labor, and efforts. And this is not a match, y'all. This is not a match. This is not a soulmate dynamic. Do these two look like they belong together? And then another Mariah Carey song, okay? Maybe an Aries could be important. Leo, Scorpio. Is what I was getting before too. But why would a divine feminine or divine masculine be with the Jezebel? That doesn't make sense. I just heard it never made sense. Maybe someone here is awakening to that, like, oh my God, like, hold on, hold time. And reverse if you need to. You could be the divine feminine with the karmic masculine. Put yourselves where you see fit. And so it's realizing, like, holy shit, like, what was I doing? Or I don't know, like, and then you got an earth angel here. You see how these are two very different fucking people? Whether you're a feminine or a masculine, doesn't matter. Okay? Two very different energies. So you could be an earth angel here, collective, or maybe you're connected to one, but in the same breath, you've got a Jezebel here too. So these two were never gonna work, okay? This makes a little bit more sense. But yeah, anyway. Jeez. What is this? Enamor? And you have false. Oh, wow. Okay, damn. So, again, we already had awakening. Someone having a massive realization to this, no matter what side of the stick you're on. Okay, enamor, and then you have false documents. False information, statements, and agreements. So someone could like tell you that they love you or something, but it was only like forms of manipulation or something. Or I'm hearing for the love of money. Who is that? For the love of money. Is that Bone Thugs and Harmony? I think someone could be a rapper. But yeah, like someone here may have said or told that they loved you, this, that, and the third, but it was really all about money, possibly for some of you guys. Even if you're a female and you were taking care of a man financially, maybe they told you they loved you, but it was really all about the money. It is Bone Thugs and Harmony? Okay. Yeah, because I just started hearing that, for the love of money. Someone could have lied to you about some money, collective, or lied on some documents here to get more money out of you or a situation. Forgery. Okay. What is this? Divine feminine, and then endings. Okay. Wow, you can't make this up. I just said that. Someone may have literally like tried to confuse you, lie to you, make you feel dumb or whatever about who your divine masculine or divine feminine is, to end it with them. Road closed. And you see how like the road ends, there's a giant gap or a ditch, and then the road continues off into the sunset. Somebody wanted you to prematurely end your road. Wow, okay, damn, I'm not gonna say that, but cut someone off or something off, but it's like whole time would have led you to the sunset is what this is giving. That's why you're not supposed to be listening to what every other Tom, Dick, and Harry is saying, especially if these friends, whoever these people are, co-workers, people you co-parent with, whatever, they could be telling you they're happy for you in a new relationship. Oh, you're with the divine feminine, oh, divine masculine, that's great. Whole time they're not actually happy for you, okay? These friends, co-workers, whatever, whoever these people are, they may not be happy in their own situation. So of course they're gonna encourage you or tell you to do X, Y, and Z so you can be in the same miserable pool with them. Hello? Whole time it's your fucking soulmate. So for some of y'all, this person, could be going through a shift, going through a change, going through a spiritual awakening, realizing and seeing you for who you are now after all this time. But they were too busy listening to Tom, Dick, and Harry, who didn't have the best intentions for them in the first fucking place. A karmic ass auntie, karmic ass baby mama, karmic ass sister, whatever the fuck. Excuse my language. And it's like this person may have abandoned their divine feminine or divine masculine here off of BS. Okay? Damn, if somebody doesn't regret that, I mean, wow. And then you've got a false narrative, emotional pain over a false narrative. You done lost your whole future husband or a whole future wife over a false narrative. Like, come on. That could have been what some of you guys experienced, or this other person. What is this? Poverty. Yeah, please help. Conflict. There's a lot of conflict and anger and aggression going on because somebody removed their energy. Someone could have forged somebody's name on a document here is what I'm getting as well. I feel like I've said that so many times, not even just in readings, but I feel like I've told somebody that before. But, I mean, I guess we don't know what we don't, you don't know till you know, but if someone is trying to fucking tell you something, collective, or your spirit team is trying to tell you something, just fucking listen, okay? Please. Some of y'all could be very stubborn. It's like you already know what you know, but like not doing anything about it or not changing the situation. Maybe some of y'all are waiting for like, who? This could be you or this person you're connected to. Somebody is like waiting for the devil to pop up out of the ground with a pitchfork and a shovel and say, surprise. That's not how that works. Like, that's not how that works. Ay, ay, ay. And then you got bondage. You can't make this stuff up. Someone here like lied or falsified information, documents to try to keep somebody bound and tied. And they're going to end up in an impoverished, fucked up financial situation, needing your help and assistance, but they tried to steal it or force it, or again, like falsify or lie and manipulate you to keep you stuck. Now that you're freeing yourself, it's a problem. Or this person may try to create false narratives or false information to try to keep you stuck after you freed yourself already. A nice guy in bondage. What is this? And a child. Okay, so we already saw like healthy co-parenting before. So again, either you have kids or this other person you're connected to could have children outside of you. If that's not the case, then okay, this might be you. Yikes. I really don't want to say what I'm seeing. And what bothers me too sometimes, even with my own readings, I'll say something out loud, whether it comes out in a reading or not. Like I already either had a dream about it, I already felt it, or had a vision about it. And it's like you try to tell somebody what's going on or put somebody on game, but it's like you don't have like tangible physical proof. That shit really can get irritating. And some of y'all who may be the ones with a gift, or you're a seer, you're a healer, whatever, you guys may become frustrated with your own gifts because it's like you know what you know what you saw, you know what you feel, but it's as if the physical reality is not backing up what you're seeing or what you feel, what you know. That doesn't make it any less true or accurate, though. I'm sorry to say, but just because the devil didn't pop up out of the fucking ground with a pitchfork saying surprise doesn't mean he doesn't exist. Okay, just because someone didn't straight up tell you, hey, I lied to you about this, that, and the third, doesn't mean they didn't do it. like this. I don't like this. And then I said earlier, someone here could be like abuse the court system or try to go to court or take you to court, but it's like they lied on the paperwork anyway. That's what they're going to try to do. So that's why it's coming as protected. It's not going to go anywhere because they lied on the documents any fucking way. Someone here could be going to court because of something that happened to a child. I'm telling you, like, I've been getting this energy for months. Well, honestly, I picked up this energy probably over a year ago at this point, like someone being around kids that shouldn't be around kids, something happening to a child here. And that shit is going to either be exposed or caught up, or a child is going to end up saying something and it's going to rub somebody the wrong way, and it's going to be like a wake-up call. Someone could have literally like lied to a nice guy here about a child, or maybe this is just somebody lying about the fact that they have kids. Like they wanted to be with you, they liked you, they wanted to date you, so they told you they didn't have kids. Whole time they do. They have 3 or 4 or 5 of them. It could be something as simple as that, or someone again lying to the courts to try to get child support out of somebody, or lying on paperwork about a kid to get money, or... And this is really messed up. I hate that I'm even getting this. But you're gonna go back. Y'all can go on my community board on my page. You might have to scroll back a little while, but on my community board, it may have been a month ago at this point, but I got a confirmation in the state that I live in about inappropriate things happening with children across state lines and on the internet, children being bought and sold, basically. No, I don't like this. I don't like this. Yeah, and then you have priest. You can't make this up. Someone here already fucking knows the truth. What does that say? Hey, I hope you're doing well. And then you have karmic masculine. So again, someone here could be ascending out of this energy of karmic feminine or karmic masculine because they're tapping into their gifts. They're maybe asking for guidance from the Most High. Someone could literally be going back to church. Okay, that might be the way for somebody, not everybody. But it's like someone here already knows the truth about something. Wow. This is not good. And I'm hearing like, well, what are you supposed to do? What are you supposed to do? Some of y'all are just not asking the right questions. Again, you're not using the gifts that God gave you, okay? For some of y'all, or whoever this other person is you're connected to. This has nothing to do with you. That's fine. Some of this stuff may not even come out until a court case or a court situation, okay? The last time I did a live reading, I think I got like Child Protective Services energy. Someone could just work for them or work with kids. I don't know, but again, maybe just someone here wanted to date you and they wanted to be with you. So they just told you they didn't have kids just to find out they have kids for real. And maybe you told them like, listen, I'm not dating anybody with kids. And then you found out they lied or something. Wow. Okay, what is this? Damn. I don't really get this card a lot. Entity attachment? Hi, Katrina. How are you? Hold on, this is a long one. I can't really read it. Entity attachment. Yes, someone here like sold their soul to the fucking devil or something. It's giving like demon. Okay, this is a demon. And you got intuitive Kev here, so it's like some of y'all can like smell a demonic spirit from a mile away. It's like that's why you don't go out a lot or you don't interact with a lot of people, because it's like you can just smell it in the room or on a person. Yikes. Okay. Yeesh. Mentally and emotionally unstable. Someone could have like used some very dark energy work here to keep you stuck or to keep your person, your soulmate stuck if this is not you going through this. Okay. think something without physical proof would be alleged. Is it okay to move forward with that feeling? I don't really understand the question. I'm sorry. Without physical proof would be alleged. Well, how many times have the things that you felt, were they true more often or than not? I don't know. I guess you have to use process of elimination, or again, using the intuitive gift that God gave you. If this doesn't apply to you, then ignore the message, and this is not your reading. This is not the message for you. But if I'm saying something and it's striking a chord or it's making you think, then it might be for a reason. I don't If it's not your portion of the reading, that's fine too. Not all of this is going to resonate with every single one of you. It's a very collective general reading. Okay? But there is too many times where people like have a gift and they just decide to ignore it because, again, the devil didn't pop up with a pitchfork. Or you know what I'm saying? You can smell a gas, but you can't fucking see it. Doesn't mean that there's not a gas leak. Okay? You know what I mean? I really hope that makes sense. But yeah, love spell and entity attachment. It's like someone tried to keep you bonded or stuck, or they were consulting with very dark energies, and now this person's got an entity attachment to them, which is maybe why a lot of this chaos or upheaval could be happening with them. Poverty, going through it financially or emotionally or spiritually. Death magic and entity attachment. It's like whenever you try to put that stuff out there into the atmosphere, especially towards masculines or feminines who are divinely guided or in alignment with their purpose, I mean, it's just going to boomerang and go right back. And someone who is not necessarily in alignment spiritually, they're not going to be able to handle spiritual attacks coming back to them or return the senders. Okay? Some of y'all could like brush off spiritual work or attacks like it's a cold, like nothing. You know, you might be a little down and out for a day or two, but then you're right back to normal. Whoever this person is sending this stuff, though, they would never be able to handle the attacks that they've sent to you. Okay? Like ever. Wow. Again, like I said earlier, you guys, don't allow somebody to make you feel like what you know is not shit that you know. Just because it didn't pop up breaking news on CNN doesn't mean, especially if you have a fucking gift, it doesn't mean that it's not happening or that it's not true. Okay, we're gonna get to the tarot though. Yeah, community, awakening. And it's weird because it's like maybe people in the community know what's up already, or like they already know what this other person doesn't know. I don't know. Or awakening, someone here could be having a massive realization or awakening that a lot of people that they fuck with are not genuine, or they don't have the best intentions for them. Whether these are men or women, doesn't matter, but yeah, trusted and starseed. Yeah, like, whatever. Let's see. Let's get into some tarot though, you guys. I feel like I'd be rambling sometimes with these readings. If this is making any sense to y'all, please let me know that this is making sense, because sometimes, you know, I be feeling like what I'm saying is not like making sense, or again, like I'm rambling sometimes. I hope that's not the case. You know, it does. Oh, okay, that's good. It is. Okay, that's good. I hope so, because, you know, you don't got to believe a goddamn thing I'm saying, but if the same shit, if it quacks like a duck, it walks like a duck, it looks like a duck, it's probably not a fucking lion, okay? It's probably a duck. And sometimes, you know, you could see, even if you're a reader like me, or a clairvoyant, a clairaudient, you have intuitive downloads in your dreams. You could see or have the same energy show up over and over and over and over again. It's probably not because it's not existent. Okay? It's probably not for no fucking reason. And I don't think some of y'all would be here if it was for no reason. Okay? What is this, please, for the collective? Oh. Okay, you have the sun, Four of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. Okay, so that's nice. The sun is definitely Leo energy. This is giving me like spirit baby. Oh, hey, Ma, you're still here. You guys, if you didn't know, my mom's in the chat, y'all. Say hi, Mom. But yeah, the sun here, or I didn't mean to say that, a son. Someone could have a son or be having a son. Congratulations. But there's like a little spirit baby on this card. Both the horse and the baby look like spirit babies, okay? So definitely sending my condolences if somebody here lost a child or maybe didn't go full term with the pregnancy or something. So some of you guys could be like feeling a little bad or guilty about that. That's not for everybody, but you know, this child is definitely like kind of making a presence and showing up, okay? It's giving the energy of like, it's okay, I understand. Maybe someone here didn't have all the money or resources to bring a child into the world, but they're very understanding, okay? Ten of Wands is showing up here too. That can be a burden, stress, feeling exhausted, the end of a cycle with the Ten of Wands, carrying a lot of weight, carrying a lot of burdens, okay? Wow, okay. So the sun can also be exposure or truth coming out to light, things being exposed. If not, that's a very jovial, happy, energetic, abundant type of energy when you see the sun. So for some of y'all, you really just need to hear like brighter days are ahead, okay? I just heard the dog days are over. I think that's a song, the dog days are over. Okay, and then you also have the Four of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. Some of you guys could be seeing that angel number a lot, 444. The month of April could be important. This could be about saving money or creating a foundation. So something that may have been a burden here, or things may have felt a little slow or very stagnated, they could be picking up soon, which is going to lead to some type of stability. If this is about a relationship, then there could be more stability coming out of a relationship that was struggling or that may have felt like stress or a burden or was becoming a little exhausting. And I mentioned way earlier, just as soon as somebody is ready to cut the cord, walk away, give up on something or someone, a situation, that's when things kind of start to stabilize. The Four of Wands is marriage as well. Okay, someone here could literally be moving or building a home. Congratulations. Maybe you're saving some money away for a down payment or a deposit, or you're saving your money differently now that you have moved into a home. Congrats. Okay. Something about a marriage or something about a house could be getting exposed as well that might create some type of burden for somebody with this Ten of Wands. And for some of you guys, it could be very simple as something as, okay, hey, we need a few more documents from you, or closing costs are actually going to cost this much instead of this much, something like that, okay? Four of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. I told you one of the very first cards we got was I am yours and you are mine. Infinity and beyond. So someone here is holding on to you very tightly here, collective, or this is you. Eight of Swords. Oh, wow. Okay. Eight of Swords is Gemini energy. I don't even read reversals, but now I'm looking up at the screen. It's in the reverse. That might be a good sign. Eight of Swords in the reverse. This can be a release of negative thoughts. And again, I mentioned earlier, some of you guys may have to get used to doing that or changing the way you think about things. That's the only way you get a positive outcome. If you have a pessimistic mindset, then you're going to receive negative, pessimistic type results, okay? More often than not. Eight of Swords in reverse. I mentioned earlier, someone can be literally coming home from jail. Eight of Swords is usually a jail card, but in the reverse, that's good. Someone could be walking home or getting off scot-free. I don't know. Something here may have been very stressful or like a burden. Yeah, someone here is stressed out about something, but they're going to end up winning. Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, Ace of Swords, heavy Aquarius, Libra, Gemini here. But something here about like the truth shall set you free is what I just heard. The truth shall set you free. So the truth is going to set somebody free out of jail or prison, or the truth shall set somebody free out of this overthinking and anxiety energy. Someone here is overthinking and has a lot of anxiety about the truth of the situation. But the thing about the truth can never be a diss. Yeah, judgment. Someone here is being judged, or some type of judgment may come out in court. Oof, the high priestess. Okay, I'm getting a lot with this, so I'm gonna try my best not to peek at the deck so much like I usually do. Knight of Wands. Okay. Someone could have had to save up money to post bail or post bond or something like that. Eight of Swords is like mental anguish, insecurities, feeling stuck or trapped. It's kind of the tarot representation of this bondage card. So someone could have felt very stuck or very trapped. And I can't help but feel like someone here is literally bound to the devil, or they are bound to whatever demonic frequency, demonic entity that they have attached themselves to through means of spell work and bad juju, witchcraft, essentially. Okay? For those of you that don't really understand what I'm saying or don't really get what I'm talking about, maybe just watch a YouTube video or two about it, and then maybe that'll better explain, because I don't really have time to go into that or explain all the intricacies of that and demonology and all that stuff. It's a real fucking thing. Like, they wouldn't make these things college courses, okay, that people spend thousands of dollars on to learn, or spend years of their life learning, if there wasn't some type of reality to this. I'm sorry, but this stuff has been around for centuries, okay? So someone here is in regret for certain decisions that they have made, or certain agreements that they have made with some type of entity. And the thing too about like demonic attachments and entities and these low vibrational frequencies, they constantly need to be fed. So if you just stop doing the work that feeds them, stop giving offerings, sacrifices, or you just don't want to do it anymore, it doesn't really work like that. Then they're going to start to siphon off of your own energy. They're going to start to siphon from you, your money, your family, your people, the things that you love. So someone here could be in regret or in like some serious, heavy, deep thought about this stuff, because it's giving like having nightmares and stuff like that. But I mean, when you sell your soul, I mean, what do you expect to get back in return, you know? Someone's house could be haunted, like literally. The Hermit, Ace of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag, maybe a Virgo. Yeah, someone here may spend a lot of time in isolation, a lot of time in their head thinking about stuff, struggling maybe how to move forward, what to do about certain things is what I'm seeing. Ace of Wands. Someone here wants to have like a new beginning or a fresh start with you. I see someone here being able to work from home. Congratulations. But don't end up like a hermit. Just because you work from home doesn't mean you got to be home all damn day every day, okay? Some of you guys may feel like that too. If you do work from home, it just starts to feel like, oh my gosh, you know? Nine of Cups. Someone here could be renewing their vows. Congratulations. Or someone here is very passionate or very excited with this Ace of Wands to get married or like to propose to you or something, collective, okay? This could be a resurgence in a relationship, a twin flame dynamic possibly. Someone here could be very like physically attracted to you, but with this Four of Wands, it's more than that. It's not just physical, okay? Something here about like sex magic is coming through as well. Someone could have used like sex magic to keep you stuck to them or something. Oof, weird. Okay. What is this? Yeah, someone here definitely lied about a house or a property. So the Four of Wands can be about your home life, your private home life, your stability in general. sometimes parties, reconciliations, celebrations, but this is falling right on top of this false documents card. So someone could have like literally used false information or false documents to obtain a house. They forged your name to get a loan or to get a property. And you have the Queen of Swords, so that's the truth. You see this queen holding this giant sword, the giant sword of truth and clarity. This is a lawyer or a judge. Someone here may need to get a lawyer, or they may have to go to court. Someone's going to get some type of paperwork or documentation saying this. Someone here could also just want to talk or communicate. And look at this. Ah, wow. Wow, that's so funny. Okay. We already had soulmate show up. You got the King and Queen of Swords and the Ace of Cups. Heavy Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy here. And then the soulmate. King and Queen of Swords. That's a match, okay? And then the Ace of Cups. I'm telling you, somebody here could really love you, or you have a lot of love for somebody. Again, I am yours, you are mine, infinity to beyond. But I told you, there's another energy here that may try to make you confused, or they don't want you to have clarity about this person. They don't want you to be with this person, maybe. Okay? With this Ace of Cups, even though the love is genuine or it's very real, I definitely see someone here, again, needing to go get a lawyer or speak to one. Damn. Ten of Wands. Somebody's truth is creating a heavy burden, or somebody speaking the truth. You could be a truth teller here, collective, and it could be creating a very heavy burden for somebody. Or hearing the truth. Someone here doesn't like to hear the truth, even though it's what they need to hear. Okay, what is this? Six of Wands. And then you've got Temperance. Okay, Sagittarius energy here. Leo. Leo is showing very heavily in this reading. Aries, Leo, Sag, Virgo. Sagittarius was earlier in the reading too. Had Aquarius show up. Okay, but yeah, Temperance and the Six of Wands. Some of you guys are needing patience at this time before something here becomes very successful, or before something here takes off the way that you would like for it to. Some of you guys may have been very patient. You've been waiting your turn for a promotion or a raise. Congratulations. I already saw that coming through. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but like once the energy shifted, my candle came back to its regular state. It was very dim before. Now the candle is back bright. When I was talking about all that other shit, the candle was very dim. It was as if the flame was about to go out. Okay, so somebody has like they have a very high sex drive, or their flame for you is very bright. Six of Wands can be ego sometimes as well. That's a success. That's someone having a lot of admiration, a lot of respect for you. And someone here may want to really balance something out or heal a situation with you, collective, because you make them happy. Okay, or you make this other person in this energy very happy. And it's like they are willing to do what they have to do to balance out the circumstances or the situation with you. Hey, Miss Angel, how are you? Shout out to you. Wow, what a nice surprise. If you guys are not familiar with Miss Angel's channel, please make sure you guys check it out and tap in with her, okay? Please, please, please. Or if you've never had a personal reading with her, please reach out to her, because she is really just one of ones, all right? Yeah, Six of Wands and the Sun. Someone here, like their ego may have been in the way very heavily here for a very long time, either you or this other person, but I feel like it's becoming a burden to them. And I mentioned already earlier how the truth, or someone speaking the truth about you speaking the truth about a situation, is a very burdensome to them. It could make them feel bad, or just feel like the weight of the world is on their shoulders, or maybe even not talking to you feels like the weight of the world is on their shoulders here, okay? The Sun, Temperance, Six of Wands. Someone's financial situation is about to be balanced out here, okay? What is this? The World. Aquarius, Scorpio, Leo, or Taurus. This could be the end of a cycle as well, you guys. Are you still here, Gemini? You still here? But yeah, the World. I appreciate y'all so much for tapping in and for being here with me. I appreciate it so much. But yeah, the World is like as a cycle coming to a close, or this cycle has already come to a close. Whoever this person is with this entity attachment, like their cycle could be coming to a close. I mean, we already had death magic. And the thing is, too, like I mentioned earlier, you guys, when it comes to these lower vibrational frequencies, if you stop feeding them, or they can't feed off of the energy that you're presenting to them, they're gonna find a host within you, or within this person that is sending out this energetic work, okay? This person has aligned themselves with some very dark frequencies here, and it could be creating a lot of mental anxiety, mental anguish. The Hermit, that could be a doctor. Someone could be needing to go to the doctor. This could be isolation. Okay. When you isolate, though, into Hermit mode, the Hermit comes out very wise, a lot wiser than they were when they first went into Hermit mode. Okay. What is this, please? Page of Swords. So I just said that. Something about documentation could be important. Page of Swords, that can be surveillance, something being on camera, someone being watched, observing something. So it's weird. Someone be watching you in the shadows, collective. It's like they don't really say a whole lot, but they watch. They watch. Or I told you with this flying monkey energy, someone definitely has other people watching you. Okay? Ay, ay, ay. Someone could be needing to take a child to the doctor. Okay. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I don't know. Somebody's kid may be having to go to the doctor or something. What is this? The Knight of Pentacles. Okay, this could be a stable offer, a reliable offer. I already said this before. Somebody's money is about to increase, or your spiritual gifts are about to increase, but it may have taken going through Dark Night of the Soul or Hermit mode a little bit. Some of y'all may find yourselves isolating even more the deeper that you get involved with your spiritual gifts, okay? I don't think people realize that, like how lonely it can be on the spiritual journey, but it's very necessary more often than not, okay? This Ace of Wands and Knight of Pentacles, I definitely see like a new job offer here, or an increase in finances, or someone wanting to work with you, collaborate with you. Something here might take a little while to get off the ground or to get going with this Knight of Pentacles, but it is stable, it's secure, it's genuine, it's reliable. Okay. Congratulations. Someone here may have been moving a little slow as well. It's kind of giving a little slow to catch up, a little slow to the party. Someone may have been a little slow to their awakening process. Okay. It doesn't happen within a day or two for everybody. It doesn't always work like that, especially if somebody here, like I mentioned before, was under some very serious, heavy spiritual attacks. Okay. Like this may take a few fucking months or years to get this shit wrapped up. Maybe not years, but with genuine intentions behind it, okay, and real love attached to it, somebody can get out of this energy. Okay, all this work that's being thrown, I mean, that may have had somebody corrupted for a very long time. What is Queen of Swords? Oh, you can't make it up. You can't make it up. And here's the devil. Just as I said that, the devil is showing up. Capricorn energy. Wow. You can't make it up. And now the King of Swords is in the reverse. Now, when he showed up with the Queen of Swords, he was in the upright. Remember that? Now that the devil popped out, now he's showing up in the reverse. And the Ace of Cups in the reverse. You can't make this up, man. So something here was never like rooted in love. It was never rooted in truth and honesty. But you have the money though showing up right. The Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. Yeah. As long as this was good, the money was cool, everything else was cool. But man, now the Ace of Cups is in the reverse after the devil fell out. Ah, gosh, you can't make this shit up. And with the Ace of Wands, I do not like that. I'm telling you, somebody here already showed up as a Jezebel. They definitely use their body to get what they want, or they lie and manipulate a lot to get what they want. This could be the type of person too that maybe that thinks that their looks is what's going to save them, or their body. Because again, this person is used to using their body to get what they want. So they may think that that's what's going to save them every time. But that's not the case anymore. There's a karmic cycle that's wrapped up entirely. This person is getting caught the fuck up. I'm sorry. The devil and the Ace of Wands, that is somebody like on some demon time. Like, you talking about hot girl summer, hot boy summer? But with the Four of Wands, like, but they act like they're married or something. Like, I'm telling you, this person is someone here is like living in a haunted ass house, or their house is being haunted because of the shit that they were putting out there, what they were doing. Ooh. There's too many cards, y'all. What is this Queen of Swords, please? And the Ace of Wands. Someone could find out like they have some type of like it's giving like a spiritually transmitted disease, or maybe like an actual sexually transmitted disease. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, because like this person gives away their sexual energy too fucking much. They don't even know where they got it from. They wouldn't be able to tell you is what it's giving. Someone here is very heavily in their ego. With this Devil card too, that can be fear sometimes. Entity attachment, we already got that. Fear, negative thoughts, negative thought processing with the Devil card. Some of you guys are like anticipating the worst out of the situation. Whole time something here may actually go in your favor with the Six of Pentacles, or you're going to get the help and assistance you need in order for something to go in your favor, especially if it has to do with like a court situation. But someone here is thinking like way too negatively about it, or they're getting in their own way with the Devil card here. Six of Pentacles, it's like assistance. The help is there, but maybe with the Devil card, it's like someone here is rejecting that help, afraid to accept the help, or something like that. Again, could just be heavy ego. Yeah, King of Wands is probably just more so ego, if this sounds like you or this other person. The High Priestess. Okay, what is this? Someone here is about to start a new career that is going to make them very popular, or some of you guys are already very popular, maybe like online or in your neighborhood, in your community. Again, I see someone here wanting to work with you or collaborate with you, and it's going to be like a very harmonious type of situation. What is this? The Fool. Okay. Yeah, some of y'all might just have to take a leap of faith, because I feel like with this opportunity, you may kind of not trust it all the way through. So your spirit team is definitely asking you to kind of take a leap of faith or trust. With the Fool here, Aries energy, Sagittarius, heavy Leo as well. The Fool hasn't necessarily been like jaded by life yet. So they're excited. They're eager to go ahead and get started. The Fool can be a brand new beginning as well. So there's like a brand new beginning here for you, or a new lease on life. But it's almost as if your spirit team needs you to handle it with care. Someone here may not have handled their second chance at life with care. If you feel like you're in a situation like that, that's what you need to do. Handle this second chance at life with this Fool card with care. Because maybe someone here was very reckless at one point. And the reckless energy never landed them where they wanted to be. And I mentioned earlier in the reading how someone could have literally like sabotage themselves out of a divine feminine or divine masculine by keeping up the bullshit. Okay, look at this. Ooh, Knight of Cups. Okay, that's another offer coming through. Oh, and the Ace of Cups was right behind it. Very nice. So some of you guys, hey, how are you? Yes, shout out to you. I know, right? You know I don't be on here like that too often. Ego Ham. Shout out to you for tapping in. Thank you so, so much. But yeah, Knight of Cups and the Ace of Cups. I can see how sometimes people may associate the Knight of Cups with like a player energy or someone who's not really in it for the long haul, but I don't really get that with the Knight of Cups. I get someone who's actually like a romantic. They're genuine with their feelings. They're willing to take action on said feelings. And this Ace of Cups, it's like it's genuine, it's real. Someone here may literally try to like propose to you or something, collective, or vice versa, but there could be a lot of drama that comes attached to that. Maybe not necessarily from the person you would like to propose to or that person that wants to propose to you, not because of that from them, but maybe from other people around them. Okay, it's as if this person has or you may have other people around that are maybe suffering or struggling in their own situations. Okay, and so they want you to be in the same energy with your situation so y'all can all live happily and Les Miserables, okay, together. But you don't want to be in pool Les Miserables, right? The miserable fucking pool. So maybe you don't have a situation like that. But other people are evil eyeing you, or again, maybe giving negative intentions or negative feedback because that's what they're experiencing. I really hope that makes sense, okay? And that's not fair. Not fair. That's not right. That's not cool. Some people may not be fucking happy for you just for the simple fact they're not happy in their own situation, okay? But I'm literally hearing like that's not my problem. That is not my problem. Because it's not. Like, what the heck? Or for those of you that are connected to another person in this energy, whoever these other people are that don't have positive intentions for this person, that wants to be with you, they felt they missed out their chance with you, they're going to realize that, or they're having a very sharp awakening to that. Realizing what you have when it's fucking gone. For some of you guys, maybe you lost something or lost somebody and didn't realize what you had until it was gone. Okay, which is why someone here is going through a very massive spiritual awakening. It's like they had no choice. Four of Swords and Three of Cups. So yeah, someone here may be putting like third parties to rest, or they don't want to deal with no third parties anymore. I'm hearing a song, I don't want to be a player no more. Okay, that can either be you or this other person, whether they're a male or a female. Okay. Yeah, literally, like none of your concern. Like, what does that got to do with me? Okay. Four of Swords and Three of Cups. Some of you guys could be recovering from some type of health concern, a surgery, an injury of some sort, and you're going to come back better than ever. I mentioned earlier how people doing spell work or throwing like these evil ass low vibrational frequencies towards you, projecting essentially. Yeah, okay, you may have had a headache for a day or two. Okay, you're a little extra tired than you normally are, but then the next day you right back up and at it. So it's like whatever this person thinks that they're sending or thinks that they're doing to you, it's like, bitch, okay, and like I'm still around, or like I'm still doing my thing. I'm still happy. I'm still making the money I want to make. I still have my health, you know? So it's like, and is the energy that I'm getting. Or if these are like people that like talk down to you or talk down to you about you or your person, you might just be like, and okay, like I'm still gonna go see my person. Now what? Okay, yeah, King of Pentacles and the Strength card, a Leo or a Taurus. Somebody here could really be like standing 10 toes about you, behind you, around you, all that. Okay. Someone here is a provider, or they want to be a provider for you, collective, or vice versa. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, they want to make an offer towards you. And someone here is very stubborn. The King of Pentacles. Someone here could be stubborn, or they're becoming more stubborn to the white noise that is trying to distract them, okay? Because the devil is always busy. I don't know what's wrong with these people, but, you know, Miss Angel, if you're still here, you called that out, kind of hit the nail on the head with that one. Like, these people that work in lower vibrational frequencies, they work 10 times harder than the people that work in the light. And I mentioned earlier, these demonic frequencies, they need to be fed constantly, okay? They don't just stop, like, ooh. So when you operate out of the light, not everybody is going to be in that same energy, but the same thing goes vice versa. For those that may have operated in the dark or manipulated, lied, cheated, whatever this is, this devil energy here, just because maybe someone presents that way doesn't mean everybody else you encounter is going to present that way as well. Okay? That's just not even fair to put that on people. Like, what? The Emperor. Okay, Aries energy showing up here. I told you, like, somebody here is, they stand 10 toes behind you. They're very certain. They're very sure about you. They could want to be a provider. Okay? Someone here could have lost a father figure. Definitely sending my condolences. Okay, to somebody who may have lost a father, or like a spirit baby. Okay, I'm definitely seeing like a spirit baby and like a father figure here that is no longer here. This person could be a Leo or an Aries, maybe a Capricorn or a Sagittarius or a Libra. Okay, but your spirit team definitely supports you and with whatever it is you're trying to do, even though it may have been a little hard or difficult to get there. Okay, fact that I'm not feeding them. I know that's right. They were projecting death magic at the government using scrying mirrors. Oh, Lord. Recovering from betrayal. I've been feeling the need to pray so much more lately. Yeah, and honestly, like, when you get into that mode of like prayer, even writing them down, I'll write my prayers down and then say them out loud sometimes too. That helps a lot. That really helps. I feel like writing with actual pen and paper helps things to manifest more in a more solidified way. But yeah, the Emperor, someone here can be working on like their discipline as well, is what I'm seeing here. Gaining more control over their life, over a situation. Not allowing, again, like these demonic frequencies or these low vibrational people get the best of them, or that's what you need to do, collective, okay? Something here could be getting exposed about a father, or oh, okay. Again, not everybody in this collective has kids. I get that. That's fine. But somebody's like baby daddy could be getting exposed. Okay. Or like somebody's baby mama or something like that. If this is a feminine, doesn't have to be. But what is this? The Page of Cups. Yeah, someone's going to have to give somebody an apology. They're not going to have a choice but to apologize. But whatever this is, it's giving, like, I'm hearing it's too late to apologize. I think that's a song. And you have the King of Swords again here at the bottom. Just thought I'd let the collective know. Hey, Scorpio. Very cool. Shout out to the Scorpios. But yeah, this King of Swords at the bottom. I said earlier, somebody have to go to court. Oh, gosh. King of Swords and the King of Pentacles. So there could be like two different people here making an offer, a love offer to you, collective. This could be one and the same person, someone who's very truthful and honest and straight up, and they provide here financially. Okay. What is this Page of Cups and the Devil? Somebody's apology is like not going to be sincere when something gets exposed or something comes out. It's not going to be sincere with the Devil card. Yeah, 8 of Wands. They're going to be, oh Lord, whoever this is, it's going to be like just messages after message after message after message. Like they just will not fucking stop. 8 of Wands is a lot of communication back and forth, a lot of emails, a lot of texts, a lot of calls. 8 of Wands can be traveling, the energy has already gained momentum, something moving forward very quickly here. It's almost like when somebody realizes they were betrayed, they're not going to have a choice but to apologize to you. Or when you come up to speed with this betrayal, collective, this person's going to want to apologize, and a sorry is not going to be enough. I'm telling you that right now. Like, it's too late to apologize. A sorry is not going to fucking cut it. Whatever the hell this is. And then you have this 8 of Swords. It's like somebody here would rather go to jail. Okay? Or they rather see you in jail than this truth come to light. Whatever this truth is. Wow. And that says a lot. That says a lot. If you rather somebody be dead or in jail than they know a truth, that says a lot. 2 of Swords. And it's like giving a blocking communication. I'm telling you, someone's going to want to apologize. They're going to want to speak. They're going to want to say everything that they've been wanting to say. This person could already be blocked with this 2 of Swords. Or they're going to find out that they got blocked mid-sentence. Okay? Wow. And someone here, like, they want you to block out this love offer. They don't want you to accept a new love offer here. But it's like it's like they just don't want that to be the case, whoever this is. Yeah, 9 of Swords and anxiety about it. Someone here is stressed out about something you're going to find out, collective. The Knight of Swords, that's an urgent message coming in. Something happening very quickly, all of a sudden even. 9 of Swords, that's stress, anxiety, paranoia. Someone here is like paranoid or stressed out about what you know or what you've seen, what you heard with this Knight of Swords. And I keep getting the energy about like a message in the mail. It's more of like a physical document, like something very tangible. It doesn't feel like a text message. It doesn't feel like an email. This feels like something you got to check your mailbox for, or maybe even in your email, and you could print this document out. I don't know, but this is giving like a piece of tangible physical evidence. Wow, someone could like literally try to burn evidence or like bury the truth somewhere. Wow, okay. Well, I'm going to get out of that. We're going to get to the one last deck, you guys. I've been up here for a while. Shout out to y'all that have been here for a while, the last 2 hours. I know this is a lot of information, you guys. And I appreciate y'all for being here every time y'all do tap in. But let's see. I'm going to get one more oracle for you guys, and then we'll wrap this up. I didn't realize I've been on here for this long. I hope that this reading was making sense and that it resonated. Someone here could be divorced, but it's like they want to get married because they, maybe again, a second time because they found happiness. Someone here is stepping into the divine masculine energy with the Emperor, and we already saw divine feminine, okay? There's a soulmate here. Whereas another person, all they did was tie themselves. They have a soul tie with the devil here, or some type of negative, low vibrational frequency, okay? For those that don't know about that stuff, like it's not just Satan, it's not just Lucifer. Like there are plenty of other very, very high-ranking demons in the spiritual realm that aren't called Satan and Lucifer and stuff like that. Okay, it's not just that. What is here, please, for the collective? Ooh, making peace. Okay. Someone could have like a peace symbol tattooed on their body somewhere. It says, after all the drama and side eyes, someone's ready to drop the aggression. The energy is shifting from war zone to neutral ground. For some of you guys, they're not going to have a choice. They've been keeping up all this rah energy, confusion, illusions, smoke and mirrors, all of that, to keep the energy the way that they wanted the energy to stay. But now that the energy is shifting, especially while someone's going through a spiritual awakening. Okay, the energy is definitely going to shift while someone's going through an awakening. Oh, thanks, I appreciate it. But someone here is going to want to make peace. I already told you they're going to want to apologize after creating all this drama, all this shit that they put you through, all this manipulation, all this bullshit. Oh, I'm sorry, I never meant it that way. It's not true. So they did mean it exactly that way. Okay? Invite only. I told you, look at this. There's a piece of envelope here. There's something very significant that's going to come through the mail. Okay? Something very tangible. Invite only. The real action isn't happening in public. Behind the scenes, the inner circle has already been chosen. Yeah, and I can't help but feel like for some of y'all, not everybody, but for some of y'all, there's stuff going on that you don't know that everybody else seems to know. The inner circle has already been chosen. The inner circle already knows. But again, you're supposed to be the one that's slow. You're supposed to be the one that's dumb, that's easy to manipulate, da-da-da-da-da. So everybody else seems to fucking know except for you, or vice versa. Everybody else seems to know except for this other person that you're connected to, collective. And when they find out whatever they need to find out, it may fucking hurt. It may hurt. But someone may have needed this, okay? They may have needed this to happen. What is this? Going broke and a scam alert? Oh, Lord. Didn't we see a poverty card? I think we saw that already, too, if I'm not mistaken, in a totally different deck. Yeah, here it is. Please help. And you got going broke and scam alerts. Okay? This going broke, it says the bills are stacking, the funds are shrinking, and the lifestyle isn't matching the bank account anymore. So someone could have been a scam artist. We did see money laundering, bank fraud. So someone here could definitely be like a scam artist, a professional grifter is what I just heard. They have their hand out. Whoever this person is, they always have their fucking hand out. You could have just told somebody, nah, I don't got it, I'm sorry. 2 days later, they got their hand right back out because they don't take no for an answer. That was way in the beginning of the reading. It's not always just about money, clout, access, and reputation. There are many ways to get played. There are many ways to get played. So someone here is a scam artist. Wow. So someone here may have like outlived their means, or like their lifestyle here is what caught up to them. Yeah, you can't make this up. Curated image. Oh, and real receipts. Damn, you guys, you can't make this up. I think I'm getting sort of kind of good at this tarot stuff, you guys. I think I'm getting okay. I think I'm starting to get the hang of it. Because didn't I just say something physical and tangible is going to show up? Real receipts, real paper documents, okay? It says the screenshots were saved and the messages were archived. The evidence is airtight and ready to blow things up. And you've got curated image. Every post is polished. Every angle is calculated. Don't get distracted by the highlight reel. Yeah, so somebody like wanted you to keep seeing them as someone that they weren't, or they wanted you to see them one way when in reality they're a whole demon, okay? Like literally. Damn. You got living large here at the bottom. Luxury is the new baseline. So living large, but it could just be like for image only, or it's fake. It's just to keep an image looking good, not because that's genuinely what they can afford or what they can maintain. Clean slate is showing up here too. It says a full reset is now in play. Past decisions, outdated dynamics, and former versions of self are no longer calling the shots. And I'm pretty sure I said that way earlier in the reading too, you guys. Like, The same thought process that you had 5 years ago is not going to be in alignment, and it's not going to work with who you are now and where you're going. Okay? Someone here is getting a clean slate or a fresh start at life. And so your spirit team needs you to handle it properly, is what I'm getting. Outdated dynamics and former versions and past decisions. So the same, again, when you're going to your senior year of high school, you can't show up to senior year with the same mind frame as your first year in middle school. That's not going to work. Like literally. Okay? Some of you guys may want to be, I don't know, professional athletes, doctors, lawyers, whatever. But maybe the mindset that you're in right now is not going to get you to where you want to be. Okay? Some of us have to get out of our own way, especially mentally. Burning bridges. It's not about closure. It's about cutting ties. Whatever connection existed, it's being torched beyond repair. So yeah, someone here may have burned their bridges with you, or they're about to realize like all this fake energy, all this drama could have burned a very serious bridge. And look at this, the audacity and backstabbed. And didn't I tell you before, whoever this person is, they don't feel bad. The apology is not going to be fucking sincere. The audacity, it says boundaries were crossed. And the worst part, they acted like it was their right. So whoever this type of person is, they're the type of person who is like, they'll do foul shit to you and then, or say really nasty foul shit to you, and then maybe like laugh with their friends and family about it later, or point the finger at you. Whole time they're just projecting onto you. And then you have backstab. Trust was offered and loyalty was assumed, but beneath the surface, betrayal has been brewing. Misunderstood. Yeah, so it's like someone here may find out that they were backstabbed and betrayed, but I told you, it's like other people already knew this, just the person you're attached to didn't know, or this is you. It was just you who didn't know. So, one more, please. Canceled. They crossed the line. Now they're being called out and torn down. A fall from grace hits harder when it's public. Yep, you can't make this up. So it's given like this person could be getting canceled out or being called out by other people around them too. So it's not just you that's starting to see this person for who they really are. Other people around them are starting to see this person for who they are. This curated image, the mask is starting to fall, essentially. Okay, they're being seen as a scam artist. And again, someone here who has a negative frequency, a demonic entity attachment. Someone's life is a living hell, what I just heard, or it's about to be. Wow, my goodness. And you have back together and then chasing clout. The honeymoon round 2 has begun, but the real tea is in how long it'll last. Chasing clout, they're addicted to attention, and the thirst is starting to show. The spotlight is the goal, even if it means faking the whole storyline. That's really fucked up. That is really messed up. So someone here could have just been like addicted to attention, whether that attention came from you, came from Tom, Dick, or Harry, whoever. This person could try to like chase your attention or like try to get back with you, but it's like, again, just for attention or something like that. I don't know, maybe this person is the type to get bored, so it's like they just do stuff or say stuff to like relieve their boredom, again, for attention here or something. But it's like very fake, it's very phony. Okay, look at this plot twist. As I'm about to put the deck away, new info just dropped and it's juicy. Suddenly the dots connect and the real story is showing up. I'm telling you, jeez Louise. Whatever the story is, those people have already read it. It's just waiting for you to pick up the book and read it at this point, collective, or this other person you're connected to. Again, some of y'all have a gift. You could have tried to tell somebody, put somebody on the game, okay? Or vice versa, put yourselves where you see fit. Someone could have tried to put you on the game, okay? Share their gift with you or something about this stuff going on in the background, this drama, this chaos, but someone here maybe just didn't want to hear it, didn't want to see it, didn't believe it. Hi, Brianna. I hope you're doing good. I'm not sure if you're live or if you went backwards or if you rewound the live, but you might have to rewind the live, hun. Because I'm about to wrap up here shortly. But thank you for being here. I appreciate you so much. But yeah, somebody, you could even just told somebody like, you're gonna regret that. You're gonna regret that. You're gonna regret this. You're gonna regret that. Damn, and that's like the worst. It's like when you try to like tell somebody something or put somebody on the game, now it's like, well, now we gotta wait till the whole ship sinks because we didn't do anything about it in the first place. Now all of this stuff is just gonna start to, I mean, wow. And a lot of this shit could be happening back to back to back to back to back, like just domino, one after another, after another, after another. This is yikes. This is interesting. And I'm telling you, someone here is going to want to make peace, apologize. For some of you guys, this person had to get betrayed first in order for them to even be prompted to apologize or extend some type of grace towards you, because they realized that whoever they were dealing with put them through what they put you through. Okay? And so I told y'all before, this person would not be able to handle what they sent towards you or what they put you through. They would crack. They would fucking crack. Okay? Like literally. Let me see. I might get a couple of these and close this reading out, you guys. And this was a long one. Am I taking questions? Oh, so this is just a general reading, hun. So if you want to ask a question, you can always email me if you want. You can email me. I do one question readings, too, full readings. So all that information is going to be in the description box. But yeah, I wasn't even going to get into another deck, but what is this? Pregnancy, DNA, fake news. Someone could have just lied about being pregnant, possibly collective, okay? Lied about a pregnancy. Someone could be going to get a pregnancy test done. Maybe you're a little worried about being pregnant, okay? We don't worry so much. For others of you, some of y'all may be getting a DNA test done, or you need to, or someone here may have like literally lied again about being pregnant just to try to keep you stuck. Whole time they weren't pregnant in the first place, okay? Damn, and that shit just fell out. I wasn't even ready. Okay, why is this here, please? Again, I mentioned earlier, for those of you that are dating, putting yourself back out there, maybe you don't want to date somebody with kids. You found out that they had kids, and now the situation's over, okay? Ooh-wee, this is not good. What is this? Oh, you've got a wish showing up here. Wish fulfillment. Secrets. Wow, okay. I told y'all before, somebody would rather fucking kill or be killed, go to fucking jail before something here comes out. That's a little dramatic. Thug. Didn't I just say that? Somebody would rather die or go to jail. It's somebody here behind bars about to get handcuffs put on them. Someone here could have a criminal background, a criminal history or something like that possibly, or someone could be a correctional officer. You've got spiritual gifts here. So your spirit team is definitely elevating you or elevating this person out of one way of being into the next. One stage or one phase to the next phase. The old chapter is closed and the new chapter has started. Okay, some of y'all would be like very good motivational speakers or something. It's like maybe you could tell, or this is the person you're connected to, they teach people or show people how to get into alignment after, I don't know, being in prison or coming from a rough lifestyle type of background, and now someone here, has found God or got in tune with their spiritual gifts, and again, they're growing out of that energy or something. Okay. Faith, healing, you can't make it up. Meditation and prayer. That's why I said I think I'm getting sort of kind of okay. I'm getting good at this tarot stuff, y'all. I just said that. Prayer, healing, meditation, faith. Someone here has found God, or they're trying to find their faith. Prayer really works. It's a real tool. Okay, and someone could be realizing that. Bad credit, you have self-love showing up here as well. Bad credit, debt, unemployed. Some of you guys may take the journey of entrepreneurship and working on for yourself. Congratulations. Okay. It is April 30th, my number 2012. He seemed interested. Out to me soon. Well, you might have to like rewind the reading to see if maybe some of that can be answered for you, but I just don't do personal questions on my lives. Okay, it's a very general collective reading, but please feel free to like go back into the reading if you want to. Maybe the question was answered, because as I'm channeling, I don't remember what I said 5 minutes ago. Okay. But let's see. Wish and self-love. Some of you guys could be praying here or trying to heal. And that healing process could look like more confidence, more reassurance within who you are as yourself, more self-love here. Okay. Or someone just really loves that about you, that you're a very confident person, and you don't take mess, you don't take bullshit. You have goodbye. Yeah, like you're willing to walk away or say goodbye, even if it's hard, because you love yourself enough, or that's how you feel about another person. Like they love themselves and respect themselves enough to walk away, even if it's difficult. Now you've got this goodbye, pregnancy, DNA, fake news, shocking news. Something here may really surprise the hell out of somebody, or an ending could have really surprised somebody. Someone here may not have a choice but to say goodbye to somebody because they lied about a pregnancy, or lied about DNA, or someone here lied about having kids at all in the first place, just to be around you. The whole time you would have accepted this person just as they were if they were honest with you. Romance. Yeah, I just said that you would have accepted this person as they came had they just been real, or had they just been honest. Romance. Okay, so you guys could have been in a relationship with somebody that like lied about pregnancy. True colors. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. True colors, things coming to light, being exposed. And then here it is again. You got the Jezebel at the bottom of the deck. Reckless love and sex. I mean, that makes a lot of sense considering what the hell I just read. True colors, maybe that could just be somebody's true nature. It's like they can really be a snake, low key. We already got the Jezebel card from a whole nother deck. Somebody asked me earlier, why do we use different decks? Because of shit like this. Sometimes the energy is confirmed, triple confirmed, double confirmed. Okay, and I be telling people all the time, it's like, stop second guessing what you already know. Stop second guessing what your intuition is trying to tell you just because your ego doesn't want to fucking believe it or accept it. You don't have to believe it, or even you don't have to believe it. But ignoring what your intuition is telling you, or what you know to possibly be true, is not helping. True colors, reckless love. You've got love child. Okay, that might be why you have this pregnancy DNA fake news showing up. Legal matters. Yeah, someone's going to end up having to go to fucking court, or this is going to end up in court. Divorce, criminal, property, paternity, child support, or a traffic ticket. Someone here's going to end up in court. Someone could go to court for custody over a child here as well. Someone here may not have a choice but to take in children as well because of this energy that's going on. Someone here could just love kids. Maybe that's all that means. Someone here could just love kids so much, turning your back, losing sleep. Someone here is very concerned. They're worried you're going to turn your back on them, replaying events. Wow, this is crazy. Yeah, phony, trickster, illusions in a fairy tale. Moving on, letting you go, loving you in freedom, illumination. Yep, truth, discovery, awakening. I said that way earlier. The truth shall set you free. The truth is going to set somebody free here, either you or this person you're connected to. If you're connected to somebody who has kids, they might actually not have fucking kids for real. And they may be finding this out. Allegedly. Someone could have just lied maybe too about getting around a lot. I told you, someone here could literally like use their body to get what they want, or they get paid to use their body, okay? We're not here to judge or nothing like that or point fingers, but it's the fact that maybe somebody like lied about it or they weren't honest. It's like they created this illusion around them the whole time they're a fucking demon. I told y'all. And this person, you know, they could be really in spiritual warfare right now. In oppositions with your spirit team, your spirit guides, your ancestors, or whatever this frequency is that they've attached themselves to. Okay? Something here was an illusion the whole fucking time. Be careful of like somebody like trying to put hands on you or like trying to jump you or something, collective. Whether you're a male or a female doesn't matter, but I just can't help but feel like somebody here has like revenge or like get back on their mind. They would rather you go to fucking jail or be dead before you find this shit out, whatever this truth is, or before you walk away and let them go, regardless of what the reason is. Because again, I said way in the beginning of the reading, this person does not take no very well for an answer at all. At all. It's as if the word no is an allusion to them. Oh, they didn't mean that. They'll just be back. They said that for now, but they don't mean that. Like, are you slow? That's kind of scary, okay? That's a little fucking scary. My gosh, yeah, backstab again. So I'm gonna get out of this energy, you guys. And you see my candle is back dim. It was much brighter before, but then this energy comes back and now it's dim again. So and I was on here for a long time, so I'm gonna leave this reading here, you guys. I hope that y'all enjoyed this reading. I hope that it was at least informative for y'all to a certain degree, that it resonated. I understand some of y'all may not believe what the fuck I'm saying or fully understand it because the devil hasn't popped up out of the ground with a pitchfork in your face yet. That's fine, okay? If you're gonna wait for that to happen, then okay, that's on you, whatever. But there's a lot of weird shit going on that either you or this other person you're attached to needs to be hip to. Okay, but I'm gonna leave this here, y'all. I appreciate y'all so much for being here. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys so much, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Okay? Oh, you're welcome. Thank you again. I hope that it made sense or that it resonated, because sometimes like I don't even really want to say the things that I'm seeing, but then I'd be doing a disservice. I wouldn't be transparent with y'all if I picked and chose what I wanted to say or what I'm seeing. Like, I'd be doing a disservice. So sometimes we got to hear the good stuff and we got to hear the not so great stuff too. You know, but I appreciate you guys for being here. I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.